Hello, beautifuls of the feed. Hello, Earth Angels. Good morning from New Zealand, all the way to wherever you are in the world. I am going to be doing general tarot reading for the collective Earth Angels here, light workers. If you find this video and you resonate and you want to subscribe, then definitely do so. Hit the all notifications. I do live streams every 2 days, and sometimes I post shorts. They're not my favorite thing to post, but I still do it anyway sometimes. So let's get straight into it. Yeah, I hope you are all having a beautiful day. If not, I hope this reading can bring some insights, some clarity, and some wisdom into your life, and some peace of mind. Alrighty, so the first card here that we have is the Hermit. This gives me a deep introspection. There is this place of almost like going into meditation. I feel like there's the sense of like maybe there's something that's been found out. The light's like shone through somewhere, and it's really giving me the sense of like being aware of something. So you've kind of like been very inverted, in that introspection place. I feel like maybe meditations come up because it gives me that sense of like going into that place of like really, like pondering something, like maybe meditating on something. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from that. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay, so this is really interesting. I feel like this situation has definitely been like emotional. It's giving that sense of like the Nine of Pentacles in a way is a sense of like creature comforts. I feel like the sense of like it's like something that like tried to shift your energy. It's really interesting. I don't even know what this is, but like that's what I get from this. It's the King of Swords is giving me there's an energy that's like very strategic, and it's like it tried to shift your energy. So I feel like that's why in like the hermit mode place, you're really introspective about that. Like you found something out. That's really interesting that that's all coming through. So we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this Ten of Cups is giving a sense of thinking about like where you're really wanting to go. I think, yeah, where you're wanting to go, where you want to like be, and it gives me the sense of like being in your head. Also, like it gives me, you want to be in this place of like having a family. Yeah, I kind of, I kind of feel that right now. It's interesting. It's like I'm just kind of like looking over here, and I guess I'll see the signs. Like I have stuff everywhere, like on the walls and stuff. So, what I looked at just then, and I just significantly got was, it's like two people, and there's like one of them has like a bright soul coming out of them, and the other one's like in shadows, and the whole entire universe is like above them, and it's just like such an epic depiction. It's kind of giving me the sense of like where there's lightness, there's dark. It's giving me the sense of like, is there like forbidden connections? Okay, let's move on. Is there forbidden connections? I'm only asking that because I feel like there's something coming through that I've never had come through before. So we have the Ten of Wands, and it seems like there is this burden here. So whatever's been found out, whatever's going on, it seems like there is this like burden, right? Like being carried. And I was feeling like very emotional, like there was some sort of emotional manipulation taking place from an energy coming through. So we have the Two of Wands. Well, I feel like there's this burden, right? And I feel like you went somewhere. You went somewhere where there was water, or there is a sense of like going somewhere, or even thinking about doing that. Maybe something significant's been coming up about water lately. Maybe cleansing through water or something. So it gives me like traveling to a body of water to do something, or to just to like relax, to ground yourself by it, or it just gives me that sense of like going there, like trusting where you're led, the ley lines, all that kind of stuff. Justice. Oh, that gives me a lot of encouragement for what this is about. It gives me the sense of like by doing this, you're going to be unlocking something. Maybe a water elemental is going to help you, or there's going to be something there energetically. It's going to be like there, and it's going to help you. It's going to give you something. It's ultimately going to give you something. It's going to give you some information or something like that. There is justice behind this action that you are taking. Okay, so we have a crossroads of like a mental state. That's what I'm getting right now. Crossroads of a mental state. And you're by the body of water. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so there is a sense of like, I'm getting that there is this realization or something that takes place. I'm going to move on and let's get some more. There's definitely like a sense of a realization taking place here. And it's got something to do with like a forbidden connection, something to do with like light and dark. That's what I think. It's like got something to do with like actual light and dark. That's just what I'm thinking. I'm getting. Okay, so we have the tower here coming out. So there was a complete shift in perception. There is a complete shift in like perception of maybe even reality or something. There is a sense like you're going to shift, like you're going to go through like a portal. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like by traveling to this body of water and just trusting where you're led, ultimately, it gives me the sense of like there is just going to be this tower moment, but it's going to be the most beautiful thing that's ever happened, and maybe you're not going to realize it. So that's what I'm getting here, is that there is maybe a little bit of defense to like this actually happening, or like realizing it's happening. Yeah. I think something's going to get burnt down in your mind. Something that's been placed there, I feel like it's been placed there by something. It's interesting. And I think that's going to completely get dissolved with this moment here. And you know it. Okay, so change. This is giving me change. You know it. Like, I feel like there is a sense of where you're going to find out. Or you've found out. Or are you going to? That's what I'm getting from this card. Things are going to come through so clearly and so, yeah, so vividly. I feel like you're going to just like, yeah, it's giving that sense of like it's going to come through so clearly in messages. I feel like follow the signs. It's kind of what I'm getting at the moment. We have the Knight of Cups, so this is giving like, oh, I dropped the cards. It's giving like unconditional love. I was feeling like that. And it's also giving me like emotional stability. So I feel like it's interestingly enough back there, it's like there's a little bit of like chaos going on. I feel like you're very much in your head. You're going into your heart here. So I feel like whatever this is, there was something here that like made you go into your head, and it was unseen. It was definitely one of those things that I can't really figure out what it is right now. But I was definitely getting that energy back there. Like there was some sort of manipulation taking place. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, so that's a beautiful card. The Hanged Man, sacrifice, release. So there's definitely something going to be released and rest. Okay, and then expansion takes place. So basically, this emotional stability is like coming in, and you're really heading towards this place of like the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, because it's coming out in like both places. Like you're basically gonna win at all costs, but it's you're not even like in that place of winning at all costs at this point. You're being very balanced, and things are coming to you so quickly, and you're starting to see. Like you probably know something now before it happens, like that kind of stuff. Like you're starting to really get like a sixth sense, or whatever they would say. Like they but like, do you know what I mean? It's just like gives me that. The sacrifice and release thing is like there are situations, I feel like there's something, the thing that you were given, the wisdom here through the Ten of Pentacles, of an inheritance. It's giving me like abundance and finances too, but that this is something that you're like already working towards. The Hanged Man is like releasing this thing. I feel like you're going to probably find a place of solace and like maybe forgiveness for whatever is going on in this situation. It seems pretty epic. Like grandiose. It's what that word. It's quite grandiose, and I don't really understand what's happening. But I saw 1010 just then. That was trippy. So you really need to have some rest. Okay, so sleep or meditate. Meditation was coming out at the beginning. Interestingly enough, in the Hermit, um, it's really something that needs to take place for expansion to happen. So get some rest, do some meditation. You don't have to like sleep when you're resting. You can like just meditate and you know self care. Kind of love that. Okay, so this is a really cool, intense reading today. Let us go to these cards because I picked them up first. The sun is on the bottom. I love that. There's vitality and joy and illumination. So let's just get two cards today from this. I don't even know what the name of these are at this point. Um, okay. Soul Cube. Soul Cube. I don't know why I said it like that. It's so funny. A connection, discovery, expansion. Within you lies the sacred geometry of truth, an infinite unfolding of self and universe. Each piece of your soul aligns, revealing deeper connections and hidden dimensions of existence. This journey is one of discovery of who you are, where you belong, and the vast potential waiting to be unlocked. Wow, that's so deep. I feel like that's really really intense because this gives that sense of like you're gonna find something out that's so profound. You're gonna be like, what? Like not even that. Like maybe this is gonna make you feel exhausted. It's gonna, like I get that from this. It's gonna make you feel like you need to find things out. You need to do things. Like I don't know, just really interesting kind of energy here. But it's all about connection and discovery. So I feel like this connection, it seems to be like what would be in like maybe uh, terms of like how people would perceive it in like maybe the 3D or 4D or something. Like they would perceive it as to being like forbidden, um, a forbidden connection. Yeah, what is this forbidden connection? Yeah, it's just giving me a forbidden connection between the dark and the light, but it's boundaries. Boundaries is coming through too. I feel like there is the sense of breaking down the wall of dark and light, but like having boundaries and you being respected. Weirdly enough, divine masculine here, huh? With Satori, that's an awakening, clarity, and insight. And we have divine feminine. Whoa. Okay, that's powerful. That is powerful, I must say. So our first one is divine masculine, strength, leadership, and action. A force of creation and will. The divine masculine moves with purpose, shaping reality through strength and vision. This energy is not dominance, but the sacred balance of power and wisdom, action and integrity. It calls to lead with courage, to forge new paths, and to stand unwavering in your truth. Okay, our next card is Satori. Excuse me. It's raining today, so my chest is really bad because, well, I guess I still have asthma when it's raining. The rain really brings it on, like the damp air. Sad. It's okay. I'm fine. Awakening, clarity, insight. A sudden flash of awareness shatters illusion, revealing the infinite expanse of truth. In this moment, all barriers dissolve and clarity floods your being. Satori is awakening beyond thought, the pure knowing that exists beyond time. Embrace this glimpse of enlightenment. It is a doorway to the limitless nature of your soul. Satori. We have divine feminine, nurturing, intuition, and creation. So this is like super interesting. Obviously, I didn't say it yet, but like this is really interesting. Obviously, like divine feminine and a divine masculine energy. I'm just getting that you're going to like this place of divine breakthrough and clarity. Um, and the divine feminine flows like a cosmic womb, so birthing galaxies and dreams alike. She is the keeper of sacred wisdom, the force of creation woven through all existence. In her embrace, intuition deepens, and life unfolds with grace. This energy nurtures not by holding back, but by empowering all that is ready to bloom. Okay, I love that. I feel like that's very interesting. I feel like there's a lot of swirling, duality here, but also understanding that everything is one. But I feel like that's not the secret message. I feel like Satori here in the middle is really giving me the sense of like something very profound and very significant coming through. And I feel like that's obviously what's been coming through for me for this reading is that there is something going to be they found out. Um, I can look into it. Let's do just a couple more cards and just see where we go, where we get, what we get. Alrighty. Golden Prophet, please show us the way. Alright, the Four of Pentacles is coming out. Conservation, security. I normally get the sense of like conserve, like release it. Okay, so it's yeah. So the cards are basically telling me like there's no need for me to look into this. It's not my job to tell you. Yeah, new beginning, King of Wands, Page of Swords. So yeah, it's this is just giving me that sense of infinite. I feel like you are infinite. And it's time for you to like, stand up and have courage. And I feel like it's really all about that new beginning, and I feel like things shine through. So yeah. I really just get the sense of like it's not really my place to be telling you what this connection is. But it seems like it is something significant to do with that up there because that's what I looked at and I was already feeling that and I looked up and I'm like, whoa, then it connected so well. So yeah. I will just do some more cards, obviously. Let's do some quantum cards. Just to go with this reading. 1717 I just saw. Whoa. I love that number. Alrighty. If anyone is open to it, obviously, I have members on my channel. You can join up if you want to support the channel, me, in any way, or the super thanks, or in the live streams, you can like get free readings with the members. But that's up to you. It's not a thing. Well, no, it's a thing, but it's not really a thing. But it is a thing. Like in the book. The Vikings, the thing. Anyway. So silly. We have the infinite key. Alright. I love these ones. The infinite key's coming out here. And we have unlocking limitless potential beyond space and time. Yes, indeed. 1818. I can't even stop seeing them at this point. Okay. Collective overmind, tapping into the thought stream of the universe, where all knowledge is accessible. Yes. Would you like more universe with that? Yes. I don't know what is going on, but it's a very beautiful reading. I think this is such a beautiful reading, and these cards just make me giggle, and sometimes they make my brain tickle. We have intergalactic connection, merging wisdom with multiple star systems and celestial beings. Indeed. Whoa. And we have soul song resonance, vibrating at the frequency of your highest soul's expression. Yes. It's just yes to all of those things. I think that's really beautiful. Obviously, unlocking limitless potential. I feel like you're stepping up layers. Like every day is a new layer or something. Or, like this is fast track. There is a sense of a fast track to ascension here. I'm getting you're on the path. Like you are meant to be high up. And it gives me the sense of like you've accepted it. You've accepted it. Is that what I'm getting? Yeah, like you've accepted this like climb that you're the glory or the whatever you're meant to be doing, your destiny, you've accepted it, and I think that you like trust in the universe 100%. So This is why you're like getting to a point where you're unlocking this limitless potential beyond space and time. Yeah. So if you go to Collective Overmind, I'm just going to get one card out of here just to go with that one. Seems interesting. It's tapping into the thought stream of the universe. So to False Twin Flame is coming out. Interesting. Intense Change. And the Electric. So False Twin Flame is interesting coming out here. It gives me the sense of, I think a lot of connections are in this place of, thinking, I don't like saying it, but like this is what comes through. A lot of energies are with connections that are like false twin flame connections. And I feel like this intense change is like all part of it. It's all part of that like awakening and like coming to grips with what's actually kind of coming through a lot of the time. So I feel like this forbidden connection is probably not the false twin flame. I feel like this gives me a sense of it. It's a divine twin flame connection, and you may be currently in this place of a false twin flame. So that's why this intense change is happening, and maybe you feel like everything's been ripped away from you in your life or something. Do you know what I mean? Let me know. 2121 trippy. So it just feels like everyone, not everything, but like everyone in your life seems to be like either struggling to come see you, or it feels like things are starting to fall away, like you're moving away, like your soul's trying to pull you away, like the universe is trying to pull you away. It just gives me the sense of like there is this intense change happening, and it's like a whole complete metamorphosis of everything for you, because this connection seems to be forbidden, but I don't think it's forbidden. I just feel like that's what's coming through. It seems like it's and to people, to other people, to people that can't understand, they'll say this is a like forbidden thing. It's so interesting, but it's all about creative expression, and I kind of love that. So let's move on to the next card. We have intergalactic connection, merging wisdom from multiple star systems and celestial beings. So this one's really beautiful. So I would say you're calling on archangels and the beings, celestial beings, like whichever one it may be. But you're like really using a lot of different angles. Like you have a lot of different angles, and I think you have a lot of access to like maybe it's like everything. It's what it's giving me. I feel like you have access to everything. I don't know. Not everyone has access to everything, right? It almost gives me the sense of like you almost like have the ability to access almost anything and everything. You can like merge all this together too. So the wisdom comes through different, or it's just like a different thing. Like it's similar, but it's just like a different thing. And then we have soul song resonance as the last one, which is vibrating at the frequency of your whole highest soul's expression. So this gives me the sense of like you are literally vibrating at like the highest point that you possibly can. Within like your soul's energy. That's interesting. Like that's literally the highest point, right? So it gives me that sense of that picture over there. I keep looking at it today. It's so interesting. It's like the man's standing there, and he's got like this beam of light shooting out the top of his head, and it's just like this big orb, but it's like really far above. And then the other person is like standing there, but they just have a shadow, and they don't have this big light beaming out of the top of their head. So that just gives me the sense of like forbidden connection, right? Like dark and light coming together, like falling in love with each other. Wow, what is this reading today? So it just gives me the sense of like there's definitely something coming through. I can't tell you what that is, but it does get a sense that you're going to find out which way or not. Like there is a sense of traveling to a body of water though. Like trust where you're led. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think this is a really really trippy reading today. I'm going to get some messages for the Earth Angels. Earth Angels. Okay. Oh, I put more cards in here, so it's way chunkier, but it's still good. We have Anuket Hope. We have hope, okay? Have hope. I like this one. 22. We have alignment. You are coming into divine alignment with literally everything. Having hope is one of those ways, I feel. We have you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Okay. This is giving me that sense of like, yeah, you are very unique in the spiritual world. I feel like you're very high up. That comes through a lot with like the light, the light worker, but like also the dark, the shadow side, very high up. It's given me very high up, like very close to like the top. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. Yeah, so this is what it's all about. It's interesting. I've been getting something about that. It's about boundaries. It's about having a healthy, loving relationship with the dark, or like going from a place of like if you're in the light and you're like the light, then there is a sense of like a divine soul connection of some sort that's equal to your light, but it's darkness and it wants to like work with you. Am I getting this right? Is anyone resonating with this? Please let me know. We have Kunam, resourcefulness. I feel like you have the ability as the light worker, as the earth angel, to do this. And I feel like that's what I'm really getting. So, wow, interesting. I asked what this was and I didn't think I was going to get the answer, but all I had to do was pick up these cards. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, interesting. This is about the past. This is about the past. This is about like the past, the void. I said it like 3 times. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Yeah. Now's the time to stop. I'm going to stop too. I'm going to end this reading here, and I'm going to let you contemplate this reading and the existence of the fabric of reality. That kind of stuff. If you feel like it, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go get like a vegan crepe and and it's gonna have like berries and stuff in it. So I'm gonna be nice to myself today and have something a little bit flavorful because I just like eat fruit and stuff lately, and I've been eating. I've been eating like way better than I've ever have through my whole life. So yay! I just want to say if anyone else is like doing really well in that kind of department, if you're not, I really just want to say keep going. Just believe in yourself and really like I don't know. I just suggest eating like apples, bananas, and oranges, and that's it. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but for me at least, because I just feel like it works. But I feel like if I say that, that's why I'm going and doing what I'm doing today, because I feel like I'm learning balance, and I'm learning that sometimes you can have something that you really like, but it's just not all the time. Right? Like, I feel like that's common sense, but it took me a long time through my life to figure that out. Anyway, don't know why I'm talking about that, but I hope it helps someone. It helped me. Anyway, take care, everybody, and I'll see you in another one very, very shortly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time. I want to send you lots of love, and I want to send you some energy of light and love through my hands, okay? And now I'm going to pull some energy out of you, okay? You want to give me some negative energy? Send it through the screen now, okay? All right. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.